OMG. Friends reveal Harry asks for military magazines as missing old life, but Princess Anne scooped his title. Princess Anne is set to become the first woman to hold the title of Captain General of the Royal Marines, and she is very keen to take up the post stripped from Prince Harry after Megxit, according to reports. The Princess Royal is seen as a good fit for the position, which was passed down from Prince Philip to Harry upon his retirement from royal duties in December 2017. The Duke of Edinburgh had inherited the title in 1953 from the late King George VI, who died a year earlier. Senior military sources suggested Anne was nailed on as the next Captain General of the Royal Marines. Anne has continued on her relentless countrywide tour, this week stopping in Barnsley. The visit was not random. Anne has spent the past few months, COVID-19 restrictions allowing, traveling up and down the country, making official visits and accompanying other members of the royal family on their duties. A senior Royal Marines source told, "Princess Anne has already done a lot with us over the years. She's really well connected to the Navy and, as a consequence, has a soft spot for the Royal Marines. We are very comfortable with her, especially given her outstanding sporting background. She is a good fit." A source close to the Princess Royal described her as being very keen to take on the role. Many have noted that Anne has inherited Prince Philip's, her father, no-nonsense approach to life and work, becoming known for her frank and often at times offhand style, including with members of her own family. A tense row is said to have come between her and her brother and then sister-in-law, Prince Charles and Princess Diana, on the birth of their second son, Prince Harry. So enraged was Anne that she refused to attend his christening. Harry served in the armed forces for 10 years and carried out 2 tours in Afghanistan. The Queen's decision to have the title passed down to Harry from her husband was seen as a major honor for her grandson. Announcing his departure from the army in 2015, the prince said his time in the military would stay with me for the rest of my life. But Harry and Meghan were stripped of all their honorary titles and royal patronages when they chose to up sticks and exit the firm for a new life abroad. The decision by the monarch to pull to take away Harry's military roles was seen as a particularly hard blow for the Duke. Last month sources told that Harry had asked friends in the UK to post him military magazines in a sign he is missing his old life. As the prince sets down deep roots in his new home in California, he is reportedly catching up on news from the Soldier magazine, the official publication for the British Army, RAF News and Air Clues, Mod Procurement Publication Visitor and even Sanctuary, which reports on the Mod's green agenda. A source explained, the Duke of Sussex made this request during his visit to Britain in April, when he attended his grandfather's funeral. Though is not a direct subscriber to these publications, he went out of his way to ask that they be sent on to his home in Los Angeles. While it is true that the list doesn't include either the Royal Navy or the Royal Marines publication, it is possible that he is sourcing these via other means. According to a 1984 report, Anne instead went game shooting with her then-husband Mark Phillis on their Gatcombe Park estate in Gloucestershire. Ashley Walton, the paper's then royal correspondent, wrote that the couple's deliberate absence fueled reports Anne was angry at being overlooked as godmother for the second time, said to have been hurt when Charles failed to pick her as godmother to Prince William. Last November, Harry's request to have a poppy wreath laid at the cenotaph on his behalf was refused by the palace. Every year senior members of the royal family attend the monument to pay their respects to the fallen dead.